In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Adam and Michelle are with us from Evansville, Indiana. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Doing great.
Doing well.
Good to have you guys. So you're here to do a debt-free scream.
Yes.
Good to have you. Thanks for coming down from Evansville. How much have you paid off?
I paid off $16,600 in 17 months as a single mom.
Excellent. Okay. But you're standing here with Adam, so tell me this story.
I met Adam November year 14, 2014. He actually introduced me to your principals and paid for us to go to an FPU class together. And from there, I started my debt snowball, and I promised him I'd have it paid off before the wedding, and I accomplished it 3 days beforehand.
Whoa! Wow! Very cool. And so how long have you guys been married?
About a month.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh! This is awesome. Well, congratulations. And so, really, Michelle, this is your story with Adam being a cheerleader.
Exactly.
Okay, very cool. And so what were you making during the 17 months?
With my bonuses, about $39,000.
Good gosh. Did you sell something?
Nothing really big. I sold a riding lawnmower, and I only brought in about $500.
Okay. And so you did this by budgeting on beans and rice?
Yeah, and really cut back on stuff and just threw every dime of every extra to it.
Man, oh man. So you said you're a single mom. How many kids have you got?
1.
And how old?
She's 5.
Awesome. Very cool. And what's her name?
Abigail.
Okay, good. So 17,000 in 17 months, making 39,000 as a single mom. 3 days before the wedding.
Exactly.
Ding, ding, rings the bell. But you went through, as part of your engagement process, went through Financial Peace University together.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So, Adam, tell me how, you have to be standing back going, yeah, I got a good one.
I did, Dave. You're absolutely correct.
This is incredible.
It is. It's an amazing accomplishment. Very proud of her.
I had a heck of a cheerleader in my corner.
I'm sorry?
I had a heck of a cheerleader in my corner.
Yeah, I guess so. So were you guys looking at the budget together all the time, and he's just showing you and working with you and cheering you on, and when you're tired saying you can do it and all that, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
we did monthly budget meetings together where we compared each other's spreadsheets and figured out exactly where we were going, and I'd send him little text messages, hey, I'm going to have extra $200 this month. Yay!
I love it. This is great. Very cool. Very cool. So how long did you all date before you were engaged?
I dated 6 months before we were engaged, and it was another 6 months to the wedding.
Okay. All right. So during this time. Wow. Very good. This is great. Very well done. So as a single mom doing this stuff, Michelle, at the time, talk to the single moms that are out there and tell them how you did this.
It's hard. There's a lot of saying no. There's a lot of times that you're walking through, the checkouts, and, it's, I want a candy bar, and it's, no, honey, I'm sorry, not today. We're out of pocket money this month. Or, it's cutting way back for, like, Christmas and birthdays and stuff to get it all completed. But in the long run, she's not going to notice the extra 4 presents missing under the tree, but she's going to be able to notice that I'll be able to help her out with college now.
Yeah, yeah. And the two of you have started a marriage off with what an incredible story.
Yeah.
To be able to combine this story and to walk together but not together kind of thing, and then but to be able to bring this into the first month of your marriage, this is awesome.
It is.
Very, very cool. So what do you say the key is? The big thing is saying no? That's it?
That's a lot of it. When I really looked at my budget, I spent a lot of little extra dollars, on things that, would bring an immediate smile to her face when we were in the store, but in the long run aren't that important. You don't think a $5 book is very much, but if you go to the store twice a week and you buy a $5 book each time, that adds up pretty quick during the course of the month.
Yeah, and over the course of a year, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Interesting. Very cool. So, Adam, what is your suggestion if somebody's out there listening and they're cheerleading somebody on like you were? How did you look at this process?
Just stay very positive and be a constant encourager. Avoid negative comments. That's probably about the worst thing you can do. That's the last thing she needs to hear as she goes through the process. So a constant role model and cheerleader.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So where were you on the baby steps in this time frame?
I was on the baby step 4, 5, 6,
Gotcha.
7 process. Yes.
Gotcha. So you're paying off a house and saving for retirement and
Yes, sir.
kids' college and that kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay. Very cool. Good. Very good. Wow. This is impressive. This is very impressive, Michelle. This math is tough. That's tough.
It's been a tight year.
Yeah. Tight 17 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just a year. It's a year and a half. It's a long time. Well, very, very cool. What was the hardest part for you?
When we first started the process, I had $3,000 sitting in my savings account, and Adam kept saying, you need to drop that down to $1,000 and pay $2,000 towards the debt. You need to do that. And I fought him on that for almost 2 months.
Okay. What made you finally do it?
I realized that, he was right. Once I got the debt paid off, I'd be able to build up, an emergency fund to where I was comfortable again. And we just had to have a lot of faith that nothing major was going to happen during that time frame. But $1,000 would be enough to cover any sort of little minor inconvenience that could come up.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. Well, you guys are impressive. This is a great story. It's a different story. I like it. It's a very good story, though. Very great ending, for sure. For sure. Very well done. How's it feel now that you're there?
It's still a little surreal.
Yeah, when you hit that last thing 3 days before the wedding, you had to be doing a Snoopy dance. I mean,
yeah.
You had to be going nuts.
I think the text message had like 400 exclamation points behind it.
Well, it should have. That's excellent. Good. All right, Adam, but really Michelle and Abigail from Evansville, Indiana. $17,000 paid off in 17 months, making $39,000 a year. Count it down. Let's hear your debt-free scream.
Ready?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
We're debt-free! Great job, you guys. That is awesome. Man, that works so beautiful. Very well done. Love it, love it, love it. That is excellent. Well done. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show. You are not a victim. You're not a victim of big corporations. You're not a victim of Wall Street. You're not a victim of capitalism. You're not a victim of wealth inequality. You're not a victim of racism. You're not a victim.